Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, February 16th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I take action authentically. And I just want to say thank you for being patient with me this week. I needed Mimi hibernation, and I feel not 100% better, but so much better and more alive after taking substantial downtime this week. So thank you. Thank you for your patience with me with that. That being said, oh my goodness, we have some really interesting changes, shifts, astro energies happening today. We have Mars shifting into Capricorn. Mars will be in Capricorn all the way through March, the end of March, March 30th. We also have the beginning of Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and the combination of these two energies is definitely going to throw some interesting stuff at us. I want to start with Mars shifting into Capricorn. Now, I love that the shift happens at 3:33 a.m. Pacific time. So 3:33, it's like, okay, alignment. Let's get ourselves aligned. I think of a triangle with 3:33, aligned, moving in a positive, authentic, vibrational, forward momentum. With Mars and Capricorn, the first question that I have to ask is, what do you think of when you think of the word success? Do you think of your happiness? Do you think of soul purpose? Or do you think of looking good to the world? What we all need to be wary of with Mars and Capricorn is aligning our success with what looks good to the world, rather than aligning our success with true soul alignment, true soul purpose. She's begging to come on camera right now. Say hi. That is the call with Mars in Capricorn. Alignment with what success actually feels like, looks like for you. And it may be about shifting, threading out the places where you are still aligning with what looks like, feels like worldly success, because that's where we stab ourselves, we sabotage ourselves when we align with that action. You can have worldly success. You can have your needs met when you align with your true soul purpose. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to look like what you thought or what you were taught it should look like. And your path may not look or feel like anybody else's. And we definitely can get ourselves tripped up. The idea with that is to not get caught up in anybody in comparison. I have a crazy kitty right next to me. No caught up with comparison with anybody else's path, and just pure alignment with what yours is. So tune into that. And this is where we really do want to align the yin and the yang energies. Yin energy, very strong right now. Venus in Aries. So that's helping us listen to our intuition and hopefully then take the action. And we want to do that. Is your intuition on board? Is your yin on board? Is your higher self on board when it comes to the actions, Mars energy that you're taking? Now, the other thing, it takes time to build the foundation. And that's one of the things that Mars and Capricorn needs to remember. Mars can get so frustrated when it doesn't happen right away. Mars and Capricorn needs to give the time to give every little piece that lines up in the foundation its proper and purposeful integrity. So just keep that in mind. Slow and steady wins the race. And I tell this to my clients who are, jumping off, wanting to jump off into their own business. It takes time, and that doesn't mean that it's the wrong thing or that you shouldn't be doing it. So give these things the time that it takes to gestate, germinate, all those things. All right, so the other thing that we've got going on, which is definitely going to be interesting, like I said, we've got Mercury going retrograde in Pisces. Now, one of the things I want to say, if you have been sleepy like me, I have been needing multiple naps daily. In fact, I was like, a few hours ago, I want to do the horoscope. And I was like, I'm so tired, I have to sleep. And I conked out for an hour and a half, and that was my second nap of the day. I'm lining it up with being at a new altitude and the move and feeling better after being sick, like needing that sleep. But I've heard from so many other people that they've been feeling a lot of exhaustion. If that is you, it doesn't mean that you're sick or dealing with new altitude or anything like that. Pisces is a sign that is known for sleepiness. And the thing is that we humans can be blockheads. We humans can block out messages from spirit, and spirit's like, okay, I gotta knock you out so I can send you dreams, so I can send you symbols in your dreams, so I can get through the blocks. If you are feeling sleepy during this Mercury retrograde, if you can, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to meditate, allow yourself to sleep. This last nap, I swear, I was just getting downloads and messages for this Mercury retrograde period. So be aware of that. If you are sleepy, especially if you have like strong mercurial ruled chart, meaning if you have a lot of Virgo, if you have a lot of Gemini, if you have Mercury in Pisces, or even other strong Pisces, you may be feeling this energy even more so. So really, if you can, get in that napping flow so that you can allow these messages to come through. Also, I want to say a lot happens, a lot of transformation happens when we are in non-resistance, which means when we are sleeping. And so sometimes the universe is like, we have work to do. Go to sleep, knock you out, so that the work can happen, again, without the blockhead getting in the way. Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Pisces is also the final sign of the zodiac. It's very karmic. So there will be lots of completions, lots of old stuff coming up. I've been dreaming about people who are no longer in my life. It doesn't mean that you have to reach out to them, although maybe you should. You need to listen to your own intuition about that. But do be aware of what's coming up for you from the past. It may be that there just needs to be a little ho'oponopono, like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Releasing the cords or cord cutting. Pay attention to the energy that's with these things coming up and what you're being called to do in response to these energies. My feeling is the universe is it's more of this clearing out, so much clearing out energy. So just allow the clearing out to happen, release that karma, shift it onwards so you can move forward with your personal next lessons. There's something else that I wanted to say. Mercury retrograde. Well, of course, the regular Mercury retrograde stuff. Do be aware. Technology may be a little wonky. I've been having problems with technology all day. Communications, words for me become more difficult during Mercury retrograde. Just be prepared for those things. Mercury is mischievous. The more attention, the more temper tantrums you give to those things, the more Mercury is like, yay, let's have more fun. Yes, see? So be very aware of that during the retrograde as well. This Mercury retrograde will last through March 9th, but then we have the shadow period. The reason why I said it's very interesting with this Mars in Capricorn, because Mars in Capricorn, like I said, is like, let's aim towards success. And Mercury retrograde in Pisces reminds us that sometimes success does not look like how we want it to. Sometimes success does require getting in our personal flow, which means laying down, taking a nap, taking it easy, tuning in to the psychic messages, to the psychic energies, and even digging back into things that we thought were long past. Healing comes in many cycles. And this is definitely a healing cycle, this Mercury retrograde. The final thing, remembering, that I wanted to bring up is Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. There will be emotions to process, whether they are from this life, another lifetime, from your ancestral line. You may be aware of where these emotions are coming from. You may not be aware of where these emotions are coming from. Either is okay. Do let them flow because they are part of this healing energy that you want and need to allow through. But this is a very positive transit overall, regardless. Don't let it suck you into the muck. Keep working your way. towards what success feels like for you, deeper into your personal purpose energy. That being said, let me show you the rest of the cards. I have 2 kings going on. So it's like, yeah, keep working towards your success, but stay in balance. And this king is like Zorba the Buddha. Stay in the balance. Like, do your spiritual work, do your physical work. And part of that spiritual work is allowing the emotions to fly consciously. Finally, I also have the Be Here Now card. So be in the moment. What is showing up? Try not to, sometimes we're like, oh, I'm too busy, discard it till later. My feeling is like, stay with these things as they come up. It will move through rather fast if you can just keep your consciousness on board and with the energy. So, I am back in business this week. If you would like to book a reading, please message me again. I got a lot of readings last week, or messages, and I had to take it easy. I had to take it slow. So you can email me about that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you 100% do have the power. Namaste.